It is so full in here.
It is.
The lobby is full. It's just crazy. We just saw a MaringKing.
You say it's full, I say it's not empty.
That's how you see the world, Artosis? Oh my God.
I'm so negative.
You're such a dark nerd. Welcome back. We are just going to have nothing but amazing games today, Artosis. What?
You called me a dark nerd. I was thinking I am a shadow nerd. I carry around an umbrella, so there's always a shadow on me.
You're a shadow nerd.
Whenever I take a picture, I'm looking up mysteriously into the camera.
You're taking like a MySpace photo?
All right. Daybreak, ZVT, DRG against MKP
it would
at
GOMTV.
Be
so weird if MaringKing won and just got out of the group first. MaringKing actually flies out of a group with Nesty, DRG, and Genius. Like, what?
I don't know, man. The whole group is so hard to predict. It's craziness, it's wildness, but DRG is a beast.
He is. Well, considering DRG just beaten ST in like the best game I've ever seen, MaringKing's got his work cut out for him. So let's see if MaringKing Prime, and I think it's fair to say he's the underdog in this case, can take on the force right now that is DRG. In the red, in the upper right, taking out Genius. He is MaringKing. I made my intro too short. I messed it up.
Short and sweet is what I say.
Oh, thank you. All right, in the blue, his opponent. He beat ST. Why am I so bad at intros right now? He is. I couldn't think of anything to say. Why? How could I not think of anything to say about DongRaeGu?
Stands for dirigible. It's actually an area of Busan, the area he's from.
Oh, that's right. He is from Busan, right?
Yeah. And that was written in a language I can't read.
All right. The barracks has been now planted at the entrance, so it looks like he is going to go.
This isn't Plants for Zombies, tasteless.
Planted. Plants for Zombies, by the way, is the sickest game, man.
It's pretty good.
We are so good at that game too.
I'm the best.
You actually, I think, might actually be the best Plants vs. Zombies player in the world.
I probably am.
Remember we were on the airplane and you were like, I was watching you play Plants vs. Zombies. You remember this?
Yeah.
And you were lasting forever on
man.
the, what's that mode
Endless
called?
mode, man.
Endless mode.
I just don't die. Why would I die? Die? What? It's like me and ST don't do that.
No. What?
We're in the no dying allowed club. People that are dead aren't allowed in it. Caesar isn't even allowed. He's like, please. I'm like, shut up, Ghost Caesar, you're dead. All right, so.
All right, now we have.
It looks like MKP is just going to go for a one racks expand. That's a build that we never see anymore in this matchup because everyone goes for Reactor Hellions. Now he might follow it up with Reactor Hellions. Don't get me wrong.
That's true. That sign is actually correct.
Yeah, it would be cool to know.
Yeah.
And understand that.
All right, we get a little shout out. Now, yeah. It's actually, everybody should know a second language, Artosis.
Well, I think most people do, except for Americans.
Yeah, actually, no, that's actually true. Most people do, but Americans don't. But,
wow, that drone just getting
that
out
drone actually got away.
By the skin of its droney teeth.
That was a pretty epic escape.
Yeah. All right, so he is double gassing behind it. Would not be surprised if he goes right into Reactor Hellion from here. Be a good choice. Reactor Hellion just such a versatile and intelligent thing to do on most maps. Very few maps are set up in such a way that Reactor Hellion is not a good build.
Okay, factory coming down now. That would be so interesting if MaringKing actually got out of this group first.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. You know, he has the skill for it. He's a player I thought wouldn't advance just because, you know, yeah, MaringKing's so good, but Nesty, DRG, and the way Genius played in round one. But, I mean, it's any given Thursday tasteless. That's what they say. Any given Thursday night.
Yeah, it could happen. Now, take a look at this little stat down here. MVP, I mean, excuse me, DRG, not MVP, that's his team. DRG has beaten MaringKing twice So, MaringKing being the underdog, and also if you look at the history of this, if MaringKing wins today, I mean, we are seeing a new MaringKing.
Yeah. And
Neo MaringKing.
Notice that he's going 2 factories. It looks like we're going to see Blue Flame and reactored Hellions. So that is a lot of Hellions that he's going to be producing. Now, will he transition into mech with it? MaringKing is someone that has gone mech before in TVZ. He's quite good at it.
Yeah. All right. I think he's actually kind of going to go for the. I think he's actually kind of going to go for. What am I talking about? He's going to get a bunch of Hellions with Blue Flame. It looks like just barrel in there.
Yeah. You know, he'll act like it's
blame him for
reactored
doing it.
Hellions.
Yeah.
Oh, he's actually getting siege tanks. Well, it's going to be reactored Hellions, but he's also getting Blue Flame. So, you know, that's like a super safe move. Because if your opponent randomly goes like Roach Bane or something, which is something that's pretty common right now from Zergs on this map in reaction to Hellions. But yeah, if you were to do that, and oh my god, he can see up there somehow. I guess it's the watchtower.
Yeah, how is that possible? Oh, it's the watchtower?
Yeah, I guess it barely.
I thought that was a bug for a second.
Yeah. The siege tanks are going to be really useful though. Against any silly counterattacks like crazy moves that DongRaeGu might try to do. Is this like? Oh, I thought he was going to bring.
He's going to do this like wonky push, like it's StarCraft 1. It's like a StarCraft 1 TVP build.
Yeah, I mean it could be. It could be because you know siege tanks can take out spines and Blue Flames will keep them alive. Could be. I don't know. He is making another command center, so it looks like he's not at all inning.
Okay.
So if he is going to do a push, it's just going to be more pressure than anything else.
I'm really curious how a push like that would even, how that would do. You know what I mean? The Zergs are teching heavily. I mean,
yeah, well, you know, if they have roaches in any amount,
just die, but
yeah, it's going to barrel through. But if they're like trying to take up the mutas frantically, then it could do a good job. Well, we do have an armory on the way, as well as an eBay. Will he be going mech? I'm still really wondering on that. We have 1-1 Zergling upgrades going for DongRaeGu, as well as a Baneling Nest.
He's also rearranging the placement of his spine crawlers, pushing out a little bit more. All right, and he's moving in now. The siege tank is in an awkward position, so the Hellions have to come back over to that side.
And it looks like he is going to do this, Tasteless.
What
is
is
little
this?
push, and well,
does this work?
I mean,
what?
It kind of is, but he should have transfused there. I'm surprised he hasn't used his transfusions at all.
Well, I think DongRaeGu's probably saying the same stuff we are, or at least what I'm like. What is this an actual push? Is this what you do?
Oh, he lost the Queen with a lot of energy on it, but a lot of Lings coming in. Does he have enough here? Blue Flame's just dealing with them so quickly. Those tanks now going to be able to clean up the Queens oh so quickly. You should be targeting the Queens with the tanks. And now with those spines, I think he's going to be fine. He's going to kill off the rest of this.
What is this strat, man? I don't know what to say. I guess
weird. Well, he holds it off, but I mean, it was. DongRaeGu dealt with it really, really well.
Yeah.
If you don't deal with it that well, then suddenly I think things would get out of control. As soon as you don't have enough spines, but he had so many spines. He figured out kind of what was going on. He's like, this is weird, this is wonky, let me throw up some additional spines. If he didn't have those, I think he's dead right now. But now he's made a few roaches, but it looks like he's going Spire anyways. And in fact, it looks like it is. Nope. It looks like actually we're going to see a build sort of like what Puma used to do, e.g. Puma, where the third fact is coming up, but that's to supercharge his siege tank production so that he can continue to do Blue Flame Hellion harassment, but have enough siege tanks that he's safe against everything, and Thors, of course, while getting his Marines out. So this is, it's a cool build.
Do you think if he had done that strategy where he was pushing with the Hellions and siege tanks, if he just got siege mode and started blasting the spine crawlers?
I don't like that as much.
You don't like that as much?
I like the timing and swiftness he hit that with, basically.
Very nicely done by DongRaeGu.
I do love this follow-up, man. And he is making a couple Thors first to be safe. He hasn't seen enough roaches to make him scare enough into only siege tanks.
Yeah, he's only seen so much of just only Lings and those spine crawlers. He has to assume that there's a Spire on the way.
Gonna go ahead.
And this will be the only time we'll see Blue Flame Hellions kill a roach. All right. Yep, it can kill roaches, guys. That's right. I know some of these people are actually checking to see if their monitor's not broken or something. But no, it's not. Just every once in a while, you'll actually see a Hellion kill a roach. Okay, so the Mutalisks are out. They're headed towards the main. It looks like MaringKing Prime can be okay, but is there a Thor in his main, Artosis?
No, there's one at his natural and one going to his third. And he has actually no turrets up yet, so he's actually in a little bit of trouble. He's going to lose some SCVs here. He does have more Thors in production, but he sent his Thors really far away.
Zergling's coming in over here, taking on this expansion, and actually a lot of SCVs being hit on all ends here. And DongRaeGu is just being very efficient. He's cleaning up just about everything, everywhere.
Well, he's peeling MaringKing apart right now because MaringKing isn't really defending everywhere. Ooh, 17 workers killed. That was very nice. But, you know, MaringKing needs to get turrets up. He needs to stabilize. With 4 Thors, he should be able to stabilize making turrets against these mutas. But he's already lost a lot of SCVs. He's already in trouble. He's down 20 supply, which, I mean, that's not going to be uncommon anyways because you're going mech, and that one battle that already happened is going to result in that anyways. Magic boxing!
Man, magic boxing! Really well done. Microing the Thor over there, trying to get the mutas to club a little bit more. It's not. Oh, but there's a third Thor here. He might have to actually run.
He's going to try to take this one out. He's committed to it, and he gets it. Mutas take a lot of damage, though, and it's going to be hard to harass those now.
That was kind of a pretty heavy trade. I mean, now he has like 6 mutas left, 5 more on the way.
Interestingly enough, he's actually making a lot of Thors right now, so this might not actually be the Puma build that I was talking about before.
On our preview computer, can you check the main of MaringKing? I think he actually didn't transfer SCVs back there.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, as we see. But it looks like this is actually a modified Karn build. It's going to be Thor, Hellion, Marauder. And that's pretty interesting, man, because basically Hellions take care of Zerglings, Thors take care of mutas, and Marauders take care of roaches. That's the theory behind what he's doing right here. It's not a game plan that has the sickest long-term potential, but not exactly an all-in. It's a wonky unit composition that you have to get a little bit lucky with to really win.
That seems to have been the theme so far with MaringKing, is to get these wonky unit compositions. You know, it's how he was beating Genius as well. All right, so the mutas continue to fly around. And as we say quite often, mutas are an active unit. They are a unit that you can always be flying around the map doing stuff, denying stuff with. So it's just a great unit to be going for in general. StarCraft. One of the best units in the game.
Yeah. Ooh, nice volley there. Does knock off a tech lab on that factory. Always nice to kill some
That's actually one of the best things you can kill when you fly into somebody's base.
Dude, reactors and depots that have supply dropped on them are my favorites to kill mutas.
Now we have the Thors and the Hellions moving out.
Starting to carve his path through the middle of the map.
That Karn unit composition.
The Marauders there are going to help out against roaches a lot. There's 26 roaches out right now. Now, it is a max supply against 168, so MaringKing is not max quite yet.
This army isn't as scary as it could be. Okay, guys, let's see if this works. Is this build good enough to stop DongRaeGu, who already managed to eliminate Nesty from his path? Oh!
Wow.
Does it actually matter? Because he's lost so many SCDs. All right, here we go. Well, he's moving in there. He's going to let the Spine Crawlers buy time. Now he comes in.
Banelings don't have speed yet, but does it even matter? When the roaches die, those Banelings will go to work, and it looks like that's it for MaringKing.
Yeah. Don't you think that the Thors are cute when they get in the fetal position and fly away in the medevac?
Yeah, they are. And that one muta trying to
Thor's
cause
like
problems.
so scared. He's like, I know what muta's behind me, man. I'm so scared. Oh no.
Let me out, I'll kill him. He's like, no, there's roaches down there. He's like, I'll save you. And then everything dies anyways. Well, MaringKing is in a lot of trouble, guys. Even though, I mean, he still does have 3 bases. He lost a lot of SCVs. As Taysom said, look at that, 46 loss. That's terrible. That's a terrible spot to be in. He's going right back up with this unit composition, but at this point, DongRaeGu's production is out of control. He has so many bases.
How many drones does he have, actually?
77.
That's a really good number.
It's like the best number. 77 is actually just a really cool number in and of itself, you know?
All right, I think
that's a lot of stuff.
He's managed to get in there. All right, I think MaringKing's dead now. That's just too many roaches. Hellion's not really strong against roaches. The Thors, they're good against roaches, but there's just not that many roaches.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I think DRG is going to be getting out of this group first, Artosis.
Yeah.
He's actually making the Banelings dance now. He actually just detonated the Banelings.
Yeah, detonated the Banelings. Wow. That's how DRG dances.
That's how he does the dance. All right. Well, guys, there's really not much else to say. MaringKing is going to have to win the next 2 games. Looks like history does, in fact, repeat itself with DRG winning. I don't know why my brain is not working today.
Well, it's game 1.
It's game 1.
So we'll see. MaringKing definitely has the potential to come back. He has a lot of builds in his repertoire.
He does. He
this one
absolutely
doesn't work,
does.
then bring on the next.
We'll also see what map MaringKing wanted to pick out of the set. He says, if I hadn't faced DRG, I want it to be on this map. But then, of course, if he wins that, then he's going to go on to game number 3, which is the map that DRG is going to get to choose. So it's going to be tough for him. GG.
All right.
Oh, look at that dance. He needs some maracas in his hands.
Clearly, that's what he needs.
That's what he needs.
When preparing for game number 2 here.
That's what I would do if I was a pro gamer. I'd pull out maracas. Oh, Wolf brought me pizza.
He's such a sweet guy.
You're such an amazing
He brought
person,
me pizza,
Wolf.
too.
Thank you, Wolf.
Well, we're going to have to wait for you to eat your pizza.
Yeah, I want to eat the pizza now, but I can't. We don't have enough commercials here.
Huh?
All right. This is the toughest Code S group.
All of them are so ridiculous, man. But yeah, this is a lot of people consider this
when
the
you're
group
like
of death.
a little kid and you play with action figures, like I did 2 years ago. No, and you
Like I
have
did
these
this morning.
this idea I want Batman to fight, Superman, and then Samus from Metroid will be there, and it's like,
You had a Samus figure as a child?
No, I
Those
did not.
didn't even exist, I don't think. Because if they did, I'm
sure,
so jealous.
Sure, if we go to Japan, man, they probably have to have them.
Probably do.
Of course. And you're like, I want, Guile from Street Fighter and all this. It's just like you have all these epic characters.
Yeah, no, I
basically
that's what this group
is actually the equivalent of Pro Gamer Smash Brothers.
It's like what would
Where it's
happen.
like they just took all these different badasses and put them together. This is Pro Gamer Smash Brothers, guys.
Wow.
I think I had to blow at least a few
MKP
minds
just
up
got
there.
hit off the side of the cliff there, Tasteless.
Well, right now, yeah, that's true. He was like a 3,000% or something. And it's like, oh my god, I can't believe MKP is still in this. And see if this is Pro Gamer Smash Brothers. Oh, dude, I'm really starting to like this. Code S is actually Pro Gamer Smash Brothers, but this is like the one where Marth from like Melee is in there. You're like, oh, Marth is like ridiculous. I'm like, who the hell is Marth anyways? It's like, well, he's not in any Western games. I'm like,
Fire Emblem, man. You never played Fire Emblem?
He's from Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
Oh, somebody told me it was from a game that wasn't. Oh,
I thought it was Fire Emblem. I'm pretty darn
Is
sure.
it?
I think so, yeah.
And then I always played Link in Smash Brothers, so I was like really good with Link, but like Link's like such a terrible character.
Yeah, he was pretty bad.
But that way I always have an excuse. All right, so game number 3, MaringKing. Oh, the glasses are going on now, up against DRG.
Battle of the glasses.
Does DRG actually always? I mean, excuse me. Does MaringKing always wear glasses when he plays?
I'm